The girl took out the jade pendant and compared it with the one on the president's chest. The two jade pendants fit perfectly together. She suddenly realized that the man in front of her, who was unconscious, was her lifesaver from childhood. When she tried to wake the president, she was pushed aside by his mother. It turned out that the president had a clotting disorder. The president's mother was looking for someone with panda blood to donate to him. She promised that if someone was willing to donate blood to her son, the man could receive 80 million. The woman could directly become the president's wife. The girl quickly stood up and said she could donate blood to the president, but the president's mother looked down on her because of her beggar status. The girl took out the president's jade pendant and handed it to his mother. Then she took out the other half to show that they could fit together. The president's mother suddenly understood the girl's identity. She asked the girl if she was the one the president had saved back then. The girl admitted it and said she was willing to donate blood to repay his kindness. Thus, the president's mother agreed to this matter, but she hinted to the girl not to say she was that little girl from back then. Otherwise, the president would feel inferior. The girl indeed promised to reveal her identity after the president recovered. What she didn't know was that the president's mother planned to eliminate her once he was healed, because the president's mother absolutely would not allow a beggar to become her daughter-in-law. The girl remembered the fire at her home when she was young. It was the president who saved her from the flames. She promised that when she grew up, she would marry the president. At that time, the president took out half of a family heirloom jade pendant and gave it to her as a token. As she grew up, the girl did not forget her promise. She even broke ties with her family in order to find the president. Having lost her source of livelihood, the girl had to live by begging. Fortunately, she finally found the president. The girl donated blood to the president for 2 years. Now, there was only one last blood donation left for the president to recover. The girl told the president that she would reveal her true identity after the surgery. Unexpectedly, just after the girl was anesthetized, the president's mother took her jade pendant and handed it to the scheming woman. She instructed the scheming woman to say she was that little girl. This way, the scheming woman could smoothly marry the president. The girl didn't know her identity had been replaced. When she came to find the president, she saw him being intimate with the scheming woman. The bodyguard nearby even referred to the scheming woman as the president's wife. The girl questioned the president about their relationship, but the president proposed a divorce. The girl couldn't understand why the president was so cold-hearted. The president took out a blood donation agreement. The agreement stated that the girl could receive 80 million for donating blood to the president. It also had the girl's signature on it. He thought the girl was donating blood for money, but he didn't know this agreement was forged by his mother. The girl explained that she had never signed any agreement, but the president did not believe her. The president's mother brought in the housekeeper who had taken care of the girl since childhood to get her to agree to the divorce. She threatened the housekeeper that if he wanted the girl to live, he would have to jump from the building. After the housekeeper jumped, he died on the spot. As the girl knelt on the ground crying, the police arrived. They claimed the girl was suspected of theft and forcibly took her away. The girl understood that everything was the president's mother's scheme, but having broken ties with her family, she was powerless to resist. In the end, the girl was imprisoned. Unexpectedly, the people in the prison, under the president's mother's orders, beat her. The girl suffered greatly. She also couldn't save her child. Just when she was in despair, her father finally found out her whereabouts. The girl's wealthy father was very angry upon learning of his daughter's situation. He immediately decided to bring his daughter home.